Well, hello there, my sleepy friends. Close your eyes and let yourself drift. The waves move softly beneath you, their rhythm calm and ancient. You are floating, weightless, carried by the deep blue sea. Somewhere beyond time, beyond memory, lies a story whispered by the tides. The story of a city lost to the ocean, a city of marble and light, of towers and harbors, of people who once gazed upon the same stars you see tonight. The lost city of Atlantis. Let the sound of the sea surround you now as we drift backward through time, beyond history, beyond maps, to where myth and water meet. The first whispers of Atlantis came from a voice long ago, the philosopher Plato. He spoke of a great island empire rising from the Atlantic Ocean, beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. Atlantis, he said, was a land of wisdom and wonder. Its people were powerful and proud, their knowledge vast, their hearts drawn to the sea. The city was said to shine with bronze walls, silver temples, and golden statues that caught the morning sun. Its harbors overflowed with ships, its streets alive with music, its fountains and gardens glimmering with water drawn from the mountains. Atlantis was balance, harmony, a union between land and sea. But as Plato told, in their pride, the Atlanteans forgot their balance. Their hearts grew restless, their empire stretched too far, and the sea rose up to reclaim them. In a single night and day, the island sank beneath the waves, and all that remained was silence. Now imagine yourself descending slowly beneath calm water. The surface light softens, turning from gold to blue to deep, gentle twilight. You drift deeper still. The ocean grows quiet, and there, in the hush of the deep, you begin to see shapes forming in the distance. Stone columns, arches, steps leading nowhere. A city of shadows and coral. The sea has made it her own. Fish drift through open doorways. Seaweed waves gently over silent plazas. Sand covers mosaics that once told stories of gods and stars. You are gliding above the ruins of memory, the echoes of Atlantis, the dreams of humankind's first lost city. The story of Atlantis has drifted through centuries, changing shape with every tide. Some believe it was real, others a metaphor, a parable of pride and loss. But for those who dream of the sea, it remains a mystery that calls softly across the water. Listen now, as the theories drift by, like currents beneath the surface. Some say Atlantis was based on the island of Santorini, where a volcano erupted long ago, sinking much of the land into the Aegean Sea. Others whisper of Crete, home of the Minoans, an ancient people who built great palaces, traded across the seas, and vanished in cataclysm. Some dreamers place Atlantis in the Caribbean, hidden beneath coral and sand. Others imagine it beneath the icy waters of the Antarctic, buried under snow and time. And some believe it never existed at all, that Atlantis is not a place, but a reflection, a story about the human heart and its longing for perfection lost. Each theory drifts like a shell in the surf, softly shaped by imagination, carried by time. Let's imagine it now, as if it were real, not in ruins, but alive. The air is warm, filled with the scent of salt and blossom. The city shines with white marble and golden domes. Channels of clear water flow through the streets, connecting fountains to the sea. The people move gently through the morning light. Sailors, artisans, philosophers, healers, children chase shadows near the harbor. Music drifts from open courtyards. The ocean is their teacher. Its tides guide their calendars. Its winds carry their ships. Its rhythms are woven into their lives. They study the stars. They map the moon's pull upon the waves. They honor the sea as both giver and taker. Atlantis, at its heart, was not just a place. It was a way of being, a harmony between humankind and the ocean. And as you breathe now, slow and deep, you too can feel that harmony. The same rhythm of tide and heart, breath and wave, life and water. But even harmony can fade. Perhaps the Atlanteans reached too far. Perhaps they forgot the lessons of balance. Perhaps the earth itself shifted beneath them. One night, the sea began to rise. Winds roared. Lightning flashed over the horizon. The ground trembled beneath temples and homes. The harbors flooded. The fountains overflowed. And the sea returned to claim its own. Imagine it now. The roar of waves. The deep rumble of the earth. The city's lights shimmering one last time before disappearing beneath the surface. Then silence, soft, endless, complete. The waves calm again. The stars return, and the ocean holds its secret close. Now the city sleeps beneath the sea, its towers covered in coral, its streets traced by currents, its songs replaced by the gentle hum of the ocean. Divers have searched for it. Scientists have studied maps and myths, but Atlantis remains elusive. Perhaps it exists not in the world we can measure, but in the world we imagine, in dreams, in stories, in the quiet space between memory and myth. You float through its ruins now, past doorways framed in light, past statues half buried in sand, past the gentle shimmer of fish weaving through forgotten temples. The sea hums softly around you, a lullaby of ancient mystery. As you drift, some gentle truths come to the surface, whispered softly by the waves. Plato first told the story of Atlantis around 360 BCE in two dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. He described it as larger than Libya and Asia combined, rich in metals, with advanced architecture and a strong navy. Many historians believe he based it on older legends, perhaps inspired by real disasters like the Thera eruption in the Aegean Sea. Over centuries, explorers from Columbus to Cousteau have searched for its traces beneath the waves, yet no definitive proof has ever been found. Still, the legend endures, carried by each generation, by each dreamer who looks upon the sea and feels the pull of mystery. Like the ocean itself, Atlantis exists between knowing and wonder, between fact and feeling, between waking and sleep. Atlantis reminds us of what the sea can hold, not just ruins and relics, but stories, dreams, the quiet longing of humankind to understand the deep. For every wave that touches the shore has passed over mysteries we may never know. For every current that flows beneath us carries whispers of what once was and what might be again. Atlantis may be gone, but its spirit remains in every act of exploration, in every diver who descends into the blue, in every scientist who studies the currents, in every artist who imagines the light beneath the waves. The story continues, not lost, just transformed, just waiting. And now, let the story fade. Let the sea grow quiet. You are floating still, safe, cradled by the calm. The ruins of Atlantis rest far below, softly glowing in the deep. The ocean holds them gently, like memories of another time. Breathe slowly. The waves rise and fall. You are part of the same rhythm, part of the same ancient story. Rest now among the whispers of the sea. Let the light dim. Let the water hold you. Atlantis is still out there, somewhere between dream and depth, and you are already drifting toward it. Sleep well and let the ocean carry you home.